Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm going to give y'all some of the best customs I use on my jumpers, and I'm going to show y'all some of the releases that I use. Let's get right into the jump shots, but after that stick around for the gameplay. But if you don't want to, you don't got to. You can just take the jumpers and go. But if you want to see it in action and see some really good movement behind screens and how I get open and some good gameplay, stick around. So let's get right into the jump shot. Alright, so this jumper right here is hands down probably one of my favorites that I use. Release 1 is going to be 161, release 2 is 137. Of course, base 3 is the jumper. Alright, so this is the second jumper that I really like. It's release 13, release Nate Robinson. As you see, it looks really automatic, but if you don't like release 13, aka Paul George. Another release that I really like is going to be 36. So boom, that's another release that I really like. So that's the jumper. Now let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, so on this gameplay I'm going to be on my play shot. Caillou's on his big man and Reigns is on a pure lockdown. Now for this jump shot, I use this jump shot on my offensive threat and this build. My offensive threat has a little bit of a lower three-pointer. If y'all want some gameplay on him, he is a 99 overall max now. So now he has like that 77 driving dunk. So he gets DeMar DeRozan packages. Some really good dunk packages as well besides that. So if you want that gameplay, drop a like and say, show me that old thread gameplay. So, and I'm not gonna say every game I shoot 100% consistent. Everybody has bad games. Like there are games that I come out here and I'm shooting, you know, let's say 3 for 5, 3 for 6. I do have those type of games, or even freaking 2 for 6. Don't get me wrong, but that's normally when you stay up too late and you're starting to play the game too much. So you start getting annoyed, you get a headache, boom. So that's the only time I really ever have bad shooting games, is when I am not really focused anymore. You see, I got my steady slide, bring it back out green. But yeah, that's the only time I really struggle, when I'm shooting when it's late at night, because I don't really stay up too late at night anymore, so I'm not used to it. So that's when I really start slipping on my shots, because that's the only time we ever lose, is really because I'm just missing. It's not on, or sometimes defense, but defense is everything. You got to have offense more than everything. We always come, sometimes when the games we lose, it's because we're down like 6 zip off rip and we got to fight our way back because I'm just missing my shots. You see, I just take the easy slip just because they're trying to double off rip. And this kid right here, Mally, he was moving pretty good. So props to him. As you're going to see in this gameplay, at first it's kind of back and forth over and over again. You see, I'm kind of hedge out the corner a little bit to try to help. And he gets off another shot, but he earlies it. Won't get a rebound. It's gonna be second chance effort. But yeah, so this is, you just gotta be looking to shoot quick as you can in this game, because the longer you don't, it's gonna be hard to keep going. And he had another shot, but he missed that. But it peaked that animation that happened to Reigns when he did that misdirection, that crossover. Like, see how I'm doing this, and I run the opposite way. Well, if they have tight handles on, every time they go to do that, it gives them like stun animations, and it makes the defender slide a lot. So people were really taking advantage of a broken badges in the game, which is tight handles. Like we played against, what was that dude, Real Dog? He's on lockdown. He's a good lock. I fuck with his content. Then I forgot his guard's name, but Festi or whatever. He was using tight handles, Hall of Fame, and it's just really hard to stop. And you see he shoots a contested smother. But yeah, when you have that tight handles badge on, it's really hard to get a stop, because you're gonna be able to make them slide. So if you use tight handles, that's cool for you, but but don't brag about beating anybody when you have tight handles on, because it eliminates everything. Every misdirection, you're gonna get a stun animation, which you kind of do need that when you're playing against people who are doubling. But if you have big man sitting block and you're sitting over here doing misdirections with tight handles, Hall of Fame, bro, don't come to game chat talking about how you're winning. I don't use tight handles, and I'll score still, even on double teams. Now, if you really want to be good at the game, if you want to get into wagers, if you're trying to get in competitive pro-am, whatever, don't run the badge. Learn how to play the game. So that shot that you see me shoot just a minute ago too, yeah, I did miss it, just mistimed it. And you're going to see in this game that does happen. And right here, look, it wouldn't even let me shoot the ball. I was waiting. So don't even count that when you're looking at the jumper. I'm telling you, that's just user error and then a game error. 2 shots that shouldn't even really have happened. Because the first one I did shoot too deep without really looking at my jump shot. As you're gonna see, from now on, since we're down 5-8, what I'm really gonna start doing is I'm gonna look for peaks from really deep because I know that the big man, I can shoot that on the big man with mismatch expert Hall of Fame. And see how high they're guarding me? So boom, I got him with a misdirection. No tight handles. See, it still works. You don't have to use tight handles. You can still beat people by actual doing dribble moves instead of taking advantage of a badge. All right, now since we've got three, he's really gonna be trying to 3-hunt to get it as well. You see how far back he's dribbling. You can obviously tell that this is what he wants. As that big man is setting some pretty good screens. I try to pop up and help a little bit, but I go back to corner because I didn't want to leave him. But he just kind of makes us pay, and he just greens at 3. So now it's 11-8. Score close. You see how tight that big is playing, double pressing. I hate that, honestly. I wish they would fix that in this game, but from now on I'm going to be looking for these deep peaks. You see I go to the corner and just shoot it because it's 10 seconds going. Once it gets close to 10 seconds, I like to take whatever is available. If it's a shot or it's a slip, whatever it is, you got to do it fast as we can so we can at least score every possession. That's the main thing you want to do on this game. And I try to go for the steal. I do bump it, but it doesn't give it to me. As you see, he's going boom, steady slide back out to the 3 ball, back and forth. He shot it late. It was wide open though, but I don't know how because he was right in between 2 people, but he could have greened that. So it could have been 16-10 or I mean, whatever it could have been. So boom, I got the ball now. It's 10-13. You see they're trying to double team me a little bit just because he was giving me the ball. Right here, I'm gonna be looking for some deep shots just because look how high both of them are playing. So I peek it right here, green. So you see what you can do. You're gonna see in the top corner, you're gonna see Chef pop up right here, as well with blinders and mismatch expert and Chef. You see, that's what I really start to do now. Like every time they trying to press me up this high, I'm just gonna shoot it deep because we got to get 3s. This is on 3s court. It's not a 2s court where you can kind of combo and take what you want. This you kind of really got to try to get the 3. What I like to do, rule of thumb for me, is I try to get the 3 all the way till close to 10 seconds. If I don't get it, and then I'll try to take the slip or go and shoot a midi. As you see, I'm going again looking for another peak that's deep, but he's got pretty good defense right now. And so I try to just take the lob. He goes up with it, doesn't get it, passes out to the corner, and Reigns shoots that. Mind you, Reigns has a 53 ball. He's a 2-way finisher, not a play lock, not anything else. He's a 2-way finisher. But what I've noticed what's really good to have on your team is actually a play lock that has bullet passer and needle threader, Hall of Fame both, and they can run floor with you if you really want them to. But that's what the lock I made now. I have a play lock, so I don't throw no steezies. Anytime the ball's in my hand, they don't really pluck me either. I can throw it to the big or I can throw it to the guard right away and not have to worry about nothing. You see that he had another tight handles move. You seen how he stuttered a little bit right there, and it's got a quick steal. But that's another thing on bigs. Playmaking on bigs is really important too, as you can see right there how slow the pass is, so it gets stolen. But if you have bullet passer, gold or Hall of Fame, you won't have to worry about that. As you see, he's trying to kill for the 3. He passes it to the corner, he just misses. But honestly, and it's because I think I have intimidated like Silver. We run out and get the steal. He's just trying to shoot something. The game's kind of already over. We kind of got this game in bag by now. But you see, I try to go for the crab. Boom, he just chasing me around. I messed up my combo right there. I do the hop jumper back. Boom, steady slide back out. Boom, hold that. See, anytime he's on the side like that, you can get away with some crazy shots. That's blind as Hall of Fame for you though. See, he's gonna be trying to kill for the 3 still. I just wanted to show you how good this jump shot is. It is cash, and if you don't like base 3, I would use base weight. Don't use base 98. And see, I get crabbed by a lot down here. Let's just not talk about it. But I would use either base weight or set shot 25, or even what's that one jump, or even jumper 25 or 26. It's both of them are pretty good. So is, and 37 is good as well. But I appreciate y'all for the like support y'all been showing me. I'm gonna try to at least upload once or twice a week, bare minimum, until this game. When I hit legend, when I get my builds all the way maxed out, I'm gonna have a lot of videos for y'all. I still got a BP build that gets elite contact. I mean, the 86 driving dunk contacts at 99. I still have my old threat. I got to show y'all some gameplay on that too. But until then, I'll see y'all. But I really appreciate y'all sticking around for this video. If y'all made it this far, know the gang. Salute. Until next video.